Yes, yes, yes. Was good, people. Maniacal Mac.
I'm Hibbs.
And what are we doing today, Hibbs, on today's DUD or SPUD episode? What film are we going for?
We're watching, what was it called again?
Can you remember? It's a place.
Oh, shit.
Can you see it?
Can't actually...
The writing in it, it's a bit weird.
Oh, New York Ninja, sorry.
So today's New York Ninja. All I can say about this one, apparently, it was a film that I believe it might have been either like 92 or somewhere in the 80s. This film was made, completely made, and then he just stocked it in a basement, never released this film. 2001, I think it was Vinegar Syndrome. Fantastic company, like remastering all these old films. I think they bought like the reels of this unreleased film, redubbed it and like mastered up the shots a bit and just released it. So this is like an unreleased film from like the either late 80s or maybe even early 80s or 92 or something like that. That's only ever been released in 2021. But based on the trailer, would you say it lives up to all the tropes and looks magic like?
It does look really funny, and I think the fact it's going to be dubbed will make it even better. Just be hilarious.
The Don the Dragon Wilson has redubbed whoever the guy was on this, the actor, and apparently Cynthia Rockhart as well, if you know her, from back in the day. So yeah, it looks like they got a good team about them. So hopefully it should be some really dumb fun. It's called New York Ninja. How can it not?
It's got to be hopefully good. We're practically begging for a SPUD at this stage. We've had such a run of
duds upon duds upon duds.
Obviously, we can't promise you a good movie. It's probably going to be a shit movie, as usual, but...
Basically, what I said earlier, wasn't it? It's like, it doesn't matter whether the film's like actually well done or badly done, as long as it's entertaining. That's what we look for as a film. As long as I'm out with that film entertaining, you're getting a SPUD, basically. The more dumb you are, even better. You know, but if you could be like a really well done film, if I'm bored shitless, I'm like, oh, it's a fucking dud, like, you know what I mean? So, but I think this is going to be a SPUD just because it looks like there's just so much random shit that's going to go on in there that there's going to be too much mad shit not to enjoy. That's the impression I get. But should we find out? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think let's give this a go and see what happens.
Hope you enjoy. Back soon. Well, fucking hell, just watched New York Ninja. I've literally just finished it this fucking second. How should we start this one, bro? Should we, like, do the usual kind of start from the beginning, or do you want to have your thoughts first on this one?
Well, I obviously do both for the same, but I mean, I'll tell you what I suppose what the film was about. So it was basically, obviously, it was called New York Ninja, so it's about a guy who's a New York Ninja. Had a bit of a, I suppose, superhero theme to it, but it was very like the start was incredible. I thought this film was going to be so funny, like so badly dubbed.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a daddy. Okay, I'll see you tonight.
So bad the dubbing, like, oh my god. Yes.
So what happens in the start then? How does it open up? How are we introduced to the New York Ninja?
So basically, it starts and it's just him, and he's talking to a woman, which you know, it's apparent is his wife.
How good is he acting and dubbing at this point?
Oh, terrible! But obviously, we don't really know the acting because it's dubbed. But the dubbing is so bad. Like, it's just like, and this is her telling him she's like pregnant or whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's just, how is it done? It's like, oh yeah, I'll see you tonight or later. Oh, I gotta tell you something. What is that? I'm pregnant.
And he's all off there, yeah.
So happy.
And he's all like, I'm gonna be a daddy.
What is that?
You can't even put that voice and that look together. Like,
doesn't mean Don the Dragon Wilson, I think, is the main dude.
I have something for you too.
What is it?
You'll see later. I'll be home for dinner.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
I love you.
I have something to tell you, and it can't wait.
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
Really?
That's so...
Seriously?
It's such a random start to the film, like.
I'm gonna be a daddy.
Are you happy?
Yes. Yes, I did. The glory.
That was a ridiculous.
That was beautiful.
Okay.
But yeah, so it goes from that to like, just gangs in New. It's about like New York. Apparently, is at the end of it. Sever with ghost gangs and stuff. And they're kidnapping women, and you know, so his wife gets killed by one of the gangs.
Yeah, she gets because when they get attacked, in it on the neck, And like, so she's got a bit of a cut there, and that's not bad enough. She's like going down these stairs. When she's rolling downstairs, she's gently holding onto the rails as she like that's her roll. And then when she gets down, out of nowhere, what's the guy do? He throws a what? He goes into her stomach, a knife in it, just out of nowhere. It's like, oh, that was the girlfriend, innit, of the guy. What the fuck? What?
Come here. No.
Kelly, why is there no one else in the city, like?
Jesus.
What?
Shit.
That's a fatality cut, I think, bro. I think that is a fatality.
How can that's just in the middle of the street, like.
Put it down, like. What?
See what I did, and then. Fucking hell! This guy don't mess about, does he? Like, it was actually a ridiculous kill, like. But then from that point, like, I was like thinking, obviously, it's got that bit of a attempted superhero view to it, but it was very like it was funny because it was very much like because the guy looked a bit like
Robin
Chow,
Chow
Liu
from
Kang
Mortal
from
Kombat.
Mortal
I think
Kombat movie.
it's
Yeah.
probably like I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe his dad or something.
So I was just like, but I was like, it was very much Liu Kang doing Death Wish. So it was
Yeah,
a bit
that's
like,
a really good mix.
Yeah, he was like a
Luke Kang
vigilante,
did
like.
Death Wish.
Yeah,
This is
as a
pretty much
New
his
York
film.
Ninja.
But then, like, at that moment when that woman gets killed, his wife, say they start introducing it like the gangs are seen as a huge danger, you know, like police ain't really doing much. These gangs are running rampant, people are dying left, right, and centre. And obviously, you know, his fucking wife dies, so he's in mourning. So he goes back to the spot. Oh yeah, so literally the scene after she dies, like straight away, he's on a rooftop. With like, it looked like he just had a meal ready for her, but then obviously he knew she had died somehow. It don't tell you how long the time is and that between. But a woman comes up and goes, "I'm sorry for the news," and he's like, "Ugh," and he like punches the table through. Look at him though, bro. This guy, he's great.
Was it his girlfriend that got
Yeah,
stabbed? Yeah.
yeah. He's waiting for her, isn't he? And she's not turned. Or is he? Does he know? He's looking kind of sad. Yeah, he obviously knows then.
Yeah, I think he's at like a
I thought he hadn't been told he'd been
memorial.
killed. Yeah, I thought
It looks like a balloon.
Yeah.
It's a memorial thing for her.
must be.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Why?
Bro, I would love this guy and Tommy Wiseau to do a scene together.
It's looking to ruin the fucking.
The little cheap party table, like. Then he goes to the spot where she died, the actual spot to like light a candle, and then he sees like these like thugs like attacking a little kid and does nothing about it.
Yeah, literally nothing. Like
He just watches it happen, doesn't he?
don't know why.
Right in the corner where she got fucking bladed up, like. Like, no offense, like, but a homeless person's going to be pissing there in the next hour or two. That's not. Living.
It's not gonna help a little kid, like.
Well, if he doesn't, he's not a good hero.
I
So
can't believe that guy did nothing.
I know, bro. He's not a very good hero.
Yeah, and that guy was the same guy who later on, I think he shot him and the kid.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually got that guy back. I don't remember him getting that
That's
guy
a good
back,
point.
actually.
Yeah, I think people who
That
actually...
guy runs shit still because he got away. He's a bad guy that survived, I think, because I don't remember
Yeah, I
him getting
dunno.
any revenge on him.
Well, basically, the film from that point on really then is like, because it finally only kicks off because he gets involved there, doesn't it? Because they all pick on him, innit? And I think he's by the park, innit? And he's forced to fight back.
Yeah.
So he has that little scene where he's like fighting and beating up, and we're laughing, and that's a moment when he's decided to go, right, I'm going to become the New York Ninja and just go fucking protect people, basically, be like a kind of like a like a superhero. That's where that kind of comes in. You just stay there, hang around until shit's going on, and then just randomly appear and stuff, isn't it?
Hand it over.
Look how they dressed like.
Why is he not even fighting him yet? Here we go. Whoa, here we go, here we go.
There it is.
No,
Finally.
he's running.
He's trying to be like one of an honourable person in there. He tried to stay out of fights, but
He's being realist. Oh, fuck.
he's being too nice. But yeah, so he has a fight, but when he starts fucking him up a bit, and he kind of runs away from there, and then he meets up with a reporter and a guy, two guys reporting the guy, innit? And then the rest of the film really is like we'll follow you. Basically, he'll be with them. But that didn't make sense because he's like, I want to join you, but they don't know he's a New York ninja. And every time he becomes a New York ninja, he just happens to like be away from the scene. So it's obviously it's always going to be him, isn't it? But then, yeah, the rest of the film is just like mad kind of just, here's a scene of a woman getting attacked and the New York ninja saving her. Here's a scene of a woman getting attacked, New York ninja not being there and just get captured to be taken back to Pretoria Man thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he goes round with the news crew, like, because the news crew are going round looking for, like, gangs attacking people. They're looking for it, so he's like, oh, you know, I'll work for them and go round. But they don't know he's a New York ninja, so he put his ninja costume on, everything.
Yeah.
So every time there's a bit of action, he happens to go missing. And,
Yeah.
oh, I missed it again. Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
missed
just-
it.
yeah, it's
Misses it all, but he's the one.
Like the whole Clark Kent Superman thing.
Yeah.
Clark, where were you?
That's the superhero.
Yeah.
Thing. Why are you taking so long, bro? They're getting nerfed, like.
That come from?
Jesus.
He just don't care, does he, really?
Believe it.
Keep filming.
What's this, a dance? That's right, you just stabbed it. What? Look at this guy! What? Like, you girls should be like a million miles away for now. Fucking get out of there. Look at this.
Why is this playing? Why did he even think he could fancy his chances?
Look at this. What is going?
He's just fighting him with 1 foot, like. He just beats him with 1 foot.
Okay.
Into it, like, but
Mate, then they get into like to a couple of glorious scenes, innit? How about the
oh, the crazy fight!
which one are you thinking of?
The one with the driver. So the main bad guy with the sunglasses, his driver.
Oh, that
Looked
comes
like Elijah
later.
Wood's dad or something.
Yeah, Elijah Wood's dad comes later. I'm
Yeah.
thinking before that though, the rollerblade, bro, where he's on roller skates.
Oh my god!
They're
The
all
bit
like,
out with the, yeah.
he just turns up on roller skates and starts fighting him, and then the natural thing, they're all like kind of taking their time to fight him. And like, you know, he's just beating them all at once at a time. But on the roller skates, that scene to me was
That was
fucking so
ridiculous.
funny,
Like when I don't know why they were relevant, but he just he happened to do one part. I thought that day he'd go out doing his vigilante work on roller skates.
Yeah, just
and,
like
he
there's
was
no
pretty-
reason for it.
pretty
Just,
sick on him actually.
but
Yeah.
the beautiful thing, right?
He's
So
fighting
he
them.
turns up on the roller skates, he's fighting him and that, right? He has a fight. There's a quick cut to where he somersaults
He
over the car when
disappeared.
he's got no
Yeah.
roller skates on, disappeared. But when he lands, he's back on roller skates, and
Yeah.
he's just like.
See it?
What's he on
He's on
rollerblades?
skates, bro.
Skates.
Why is he on roller skates? This is amazing. Just then he trolls him. He's like, "Have that," and goes away.
This guy's nuts. Like.
Why is he on roller skates?
Who the fuck are you?
He's rolling up. This was doing amazing.
Oh, but so far this film is probably a 20 out of 10 so far, isn't it? Look at this! Oh, this is a real. He's gonna do a fix. Are you, bro? How? Oh, look at them just waiting back. They're glitching out again. Their controllers are falling out of the fucking console again. Fuck. Look at him, like acting all shady. What? He's not even wearing roller skates anymore.
He just took him off like
They
that. quick.
disappeared.
Yeah, that quickly.
And now they're back on.
Nice.
No, he somersaulted over the car without roller skates. 100%.
Maybe he's got like, maybe because the wheels go in and out of his shoes. Something.
out of his shoe.
What's the point?
That's not. This is incredible. So you had a beautiful scene like that. The other scene I can remember early in the film before we talk on too late, the
Yeah.
part where they're on the rooftop fighting. Remember the guy? I say where, like, you know, if you're playing a computer game and like you're playing a character and your controller comes out and your character just stops and don't do nothing. A guy, it does that in real life on his film, doesn't he? When he's fighting a guy, he's just waiting, like you know, New York Ninja's like, you know, fighting this dude here. So say Hibbs is a bad guy, but he just goes like this, just waiting. And
Yeah,
then
the guy in the
eventually,
background,
when
yeah.
he turns around, he goes, and just gets kicked anyway. But it was so badly done, that, like, you know what I
Oh
mean?
my god,
I
like.
know that's a very typical thing for these films, but I don't think I've seen a scene where he's in frame the whole time, like at least like have a close-up shot where he's not in frame, but he's like this, just waiting. He's like, I think he's waiting for his mark. It's like, oh, this is where I get kicked. No, wait. You can tell he's just like, literally for about like 10 seconds until he could have like fucked up the New York Ninja. Like that happens loads, doesn't it? That's it. One at a time. You all just stand back and just wait. Look at him on the left. Look at him on the left. He's just watching.
And that's all he did. That's all he did.
Whoa, is it my time? Is it my time? That was I love these action scenes. This is like beautiful filmmaking right here. Guy behind him doing nothing. He's got a free shot. He's got a free shot on
He's
him.
there all day, wasn't he?
Look, it stopped.
Now you go, you dickhead.
That choreography for that guy in the back was oh wow. Going into that, then a beautiful scene I thought was absolutely fantastic. So the reporters, they're filming all the thugs like wrecking the car, right?
Oh yeah, smashing the car up. Yeah.
So then the reporter's like, "Hey, we got to get this," and the woman's like, "Yo, that's our car," and he's like, "Oh yeah," but he only realizes after they've smashed all the windows in that it's clearly your own car. You're filming it, so when idiot, knowing what's going to happen, he goes, "Hey, what are you doing to my car?" Runs into it with the woman, so they all start chasing her, and then he literally fucks off and leaves the woman on her own. And this is a point of the film now where we started learning the women are better characters than the men in this. Basically, obviously you get a lot of women getting kidnapped, but the women who fight back, the reporter and the copper, fucking so much better than any of the characters in here. They kick fuck out of everyone. They only get like when it's convenient they get caught, but every time they fight, they win. They fight every time, don't they?
Oh, guy needs a bat.
They probably just found this car in the street, went quick, we were filming it, and run away before the police come, like. That's why you haven't seen the number plate in the scene.
My God, look what they're doing.
Hang on. Get ready.
They're
I gotta
destroying
get
that
this on film.
car.
It's their car!
He's probably put it there.
It's their car!
Yeah.
Man, that car's ever.
Jack? Jack, that's your car.
So he didn't know they destroyed his own car.
Hey, that's my car. Yeah, let's go. Take that. What the hell? Get away from my car. What's wrong with you? Get away from me.
And you just put that woman in danger doing that, you fucking head.
And no one.
And now he's running off and leaving her.
What the fuck is this? Where'd she learn that from? I was like popping it, I suppose, but still.
No, she's like. Remember that Force 5 girl with the other woman who could barely throw kicks?
It was similar to that.
I think they
wasn't
both
it?
got really bad backs, the actresses. I think they hired actresses with back problems.
Like, really stiff, like
It's
her.
like they really struggle to kick, like.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, go on.
Oh, now I'm gonna cut you, bitch.
He just kicks him in the shin, like.
Battering him. Go on.
Why do these people keep going back?
He's back at the.
Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know what I'm saying now. These women are the hardest characters in the film. They're beating everyone up. No issue. So this, journalist is like, fucking fighting them off while this, like, reporter dude's just running away getting bullied. And then, yeah, they end up getting away, though, don't they? Because the New York Ninjas... Because that happens, like, literally about 8 different times in a scene. That happens where these two keep getting chased and the New York Ninja saves them. Literally, it's probably about 8 scenes where that happens throughout the film, isn't it?
It kind of makes sense on the way with that bit because they are out looking for the gang, so maybe they're just like
But then after that,
personally
but that same thing happens
targeting
like
them.
another 6 or 7 times, doesn't it? Where he just keeps having to
it's
save them.
ridiculous. Like
So really, after that, it's basically just like a montage of just these kind of things happening. This woman might get a caught. As I said, the woman cop who gets introduced into it, when they try and kidnap her, she's kicking fuck out of them for ages, isn't it? Until she eventually gets thing. But yeah, she was probably the hardest character of the whole film, even though like she was like that. I'm thinking like trying to think in the best order. So with the scene when they like attack them, it's basically just loads of them where they're going around in New York Ninjas just kind of stopping stuff. It's like a big montage.
because the one bit as well where they try to get the for the umpteenth time where they tried to get the reporter woman again, and the kids come in. The kids as
Yeah,
ninjas.
the
They
kids
just
just save them.
yeah.
Like, that was one of the many times they get out of
randomly
it.
dressed as ninjas out of nowhere, like, and
The
they
little
start
kids.
fighting.
Ah! The kids in it. What? The kids are ninjas, bro. Actual
What the fuck?
ninjas. What? This is hilarious.
Oh, right.
Film this shit, mate. They got my name on that motherfucking t-shirt. You get on my camera. Look at this! Look at this! This is happening!
I didn't expect that to happen.
Not at all. Something we should mention. So the
That was
little
mad.
kid right at the beginning that he ignores and does nothing about.
Yeah.
Later on, they kind of become friends, and there's a scene where the little kid straight up takes a bullet for the New York Ninja. He takes a bullet, the guy shoots, and
Yeah.
the kid's like, oh, and he's lying on top of the New York Ninja guy, and he's like, oh no, and you think, is he dead? Is he not? So then it goes to the next scene. He's gone in there laying like he's taking him almost out, and he's just laying there, and he's obviously treating his wound. So the New York Ninja's sorting the bullet out himself. You're like, but that kid took a bullet, which he never mentioned. He's got 2 little scratch marks there somehow, even though he got shot in the back. But yeah, nothing about a bullet. And then they say like several weeks later then, don't they? Because they tried to say, oh, they got to recover and go back to fighting a bit more.
I mean, I know he's a little kid, but they're not really kicking that hard.
He's pretty resilient for the kid, isn't he? Oh, here we go.
Well, if it isn't the ninja.
He's so happy to see his life.
He got shot, bro. Showing off got him shot. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
faking him.
Nice. Kid's saving a ninja's ass. Kid's gonna get shot. Yeah. Oh shit, bro.
Didn't expect this to happen.
Shit, let's go.
And that's when it starts introducing Plutonium Man as like our main villain. That's when they start bringing him in. There's this guy who, like, for the opening, like the way they mainly introduce him, they do it right in the beginning. He's just subtle with his glasses on, but to proper show him, it looks like he puts his dick in a box, doesn't he? He's like going.
Crazy, not sure what he was doing. Yeah, won't question it.
But it's a toolbox. He opens it. It's down at that level, and then the camera comes up, and he's literally going like, and like there's a green light. So that was never fully explained. What the fuck? What did he just put his dick in? Because that looks.
What is going on? Yeah.
I don't know, but I kind of want whatever he's got. It looks like he's having a good time in a weird way. He definitely put his dick into something then, didn't he, bro? Whatever was in there.
What the hell? What is going on?
What? Why is his face going all
Is he
weird
gonna
now?
stick it in his own eye?
In your eyeball, please.
Is that what he's gonna do?
I don't know if he's making some fucking hilarious noises.
What is that about?
That face. He's what? This guy's a freak. Oh, what? He keeps like melting, doesn't he, and shit. What the fuck?
What a strange.
I've literally got like about 1 million questions about the scene alone. Why would you like be alright with like a radiating, melting person putting their hands on your skin, melting you? That's question one of like 1 million. And then there's like a copper who kind of becomes on side of New York Ninja, and then we find out there's another guy who was saying to Plutonium Man like all this shit, but he's undercover. So the whole time the coppers are aware of this.
Yeah, it doesn't say what happened to him either. The undercover cop.
Yeah,
I don't know what
they
happened
don't
to him.
go into
There's a couple of people. There's
They just
like what
I think,
yeah.
like, because this film, as you're aware, like, it was never released, it was unmade. I think that part of the reason being was, like, these actors never came back. Oh, we can never complete the film without their scenes. Because a lot of times actors just go, don't they? Like we say now, with the main camera
Yeah.
dude, he gets kidnapped, I guess. But then one scene later, he's got glasses on like Plutonium Man. He's laughing at a newspaper thing that's like saying, you know, loads of death has happened and that. He's like, oh, and it's like, wait there, when did he fucking turn evil? And then it turns out it's fucking Plutonium Man, isn't it? Because guy gets a fucking
Done a Mission Impossible
Mission
face,
Impossible, and then his
yeah.
face melts, kind of, and then his Plutonium Man. It's like, hold on, so did he take the face of the reporter and the reporter's dead? Because he just kind of disappeared from the film, and then all of a sudden became a bad guy, but it was Plutonium Man. Ah, the mirror. So now. So he basically had face-off capabilities, like.
Did he grow his hair?
Look at that!
It's like a doll's face.
Are you serious? This is how he's gonna die? A little bit of a mirror.
Is he a vampire?
It's
What
Mission
the-
Impossible, bro. He's got the fake face, isn't it?
Yeah, Mission Impossible, you're the facelift guy.
No, he's turned into the Incredible Melting Man.
The thing is, I suppose, as we were saying, we were wondering what happened to a couple of characters because it didn't actually show
Yeah,
any
they just
revenge or anything.
kind of
So,
disappeared,
but
didn't
there
they?
is apparently a sequel to this, so we'll,
Well, they
we'll have a look
said-
for it. But
It's not.
Yeah.
I don't forget. This film never got
it didn't
released, did
happen,
it?
did it?
They said, "Look
You
out."
never know. If somebody's bought it, it might happen. So.
Well, if Vinegar Syndrome, right, for making like films like this, bringing back things, remastering them, you guys are doing God's work. So with Vinegar Syndrome, if you own the rights, on the end of the credits they say coming soon in this is LA Ninja, wouldn't it? If they ever made that film and I was genuine, please bring the reel and you know do what you've done with this job, please.
Oh, yeah?
The New York Ninja's a real hero.
You're right.
Oh, what an end! Just broke the third wall at the end.
Yeah, the Ninja overturning LA Ninja. This film was made in '82 and only came out in
Did they actually make a
2021.
sequel?
Bro, if they bought the rights, there's a high chance they bought that second film if it ever was made. But then, like, talking about this job, bro, 80s film all over, man. The dubbing, like, they redubbed all this and they, like, remastered it. But the dubbing was fantastic. Even though it was obviously done in the last few years, it sounds straight out of the 80s.
Yeah.
They not missed a tune. Don the Dragon Wilson, fantastic as the actor. Cynthia Rockhart as well, she was doing it. All the dubbing I thought was hilarious. Like, it was so bad, it was perfect kind of thing. So, as far as an 80s films go, this is absolute cheeseball 101. Like it's so good. There's a scene with Elijah's wood father. Should we mention Elijah? I know you want to. Let's talk about. Elijah's
Yeah,
wood
so
father.
I've been coming to the end of the film. So he's starting
like one of the
main
henchmen, isn't
bad
it?
guys. So one of the main guy's driver,
Hmm.
which looked like Elijah Wood, so we call him Elijah Wood's father.
Yeah.
They absolutely hilarious fight.
What style would you describe?
He was just like when he was just running towards him. I can't even do it. Like,
There
but
was so many.
it was so like, I don't know, like
pansy.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if we can say. I don't even know what word you would use. Like, but yeah, it didn't look like if he was running towards you, you would probably wouldn't.
I got the
have looked
perfect
scared.
word. Pathetic.
Pathetic, that's
was
the one. Yeah.
He like literally
Yeah.
like this, and then like so we're loving it in the whole fight scene. Then he's got the double sword action, and he's like kind of dancing while fighting. That's his style. He's doing all this weird like he looks like Voldo from Soul Calibur, that freaky like gimp guy. If he had a sword, that's the only way to describe his style. Why is he doing that?
Just a quick training session.
Every time he shows off, though, he gets shot. Oh, Elijah
The
Wood's
driver.
father, bro.
Yeah.
This is going to be a showdown part, mate. When Elijah Wood's father's going to die, man. What? Oh, okay, at least he got a sword. God, bitch!
Ah!
What? What, two now?
He's a magician.
Look at this guy. Look at this. Oh my god. Yes, look. I won't be surprised you find out this guy's like a professional dancer or something, but... Look how dark it's getting now, man. Like, they should have filmed this in the daytime. What are they doing? Oh, shit. They had to cut the fucking... They had to cut it short because it was getting dark, bro. Literally. What? Have you noticed it's early evening here? What? What? What is this?
What are you doing? What's this right?
It's like Voldo from fucking Soul Calibur if he had a sword. What's going on?
He looks drunk.
Yeah, like... Can you imagine a guy like that defeating you then? This is incredible. This is actually incredible. Look at... Oh yes, he had him in the stomach, mate. Get it, the bastard. He dived into his blade, literally. He dived into his blade.
But that scene was like really
Fantastic,
funny. Like I
yeah.
thought that was
Fantastic
ridiculous.
scene. So what happens to Elijah Wood's father in this film?
So he ends up. What does he do?
He gets a slice. He
Oh,
dives,
yeah, he
into,
slices,
dives into the blade.
Yeah.
New York Ninja does that, and he goes dives
feel
like
like they-
that, and just into his blade. Like,
I feel like they messed around a lot. Like you could have just done it straight
in
away.
that scene, because they're shooting back and forth. So while that's happening on, they're going back to where the women are escaping, and they where they're getting saved, and or the copper guy is trying to save the women. Remember? So it's shooting back and forth, so that's supposed to be happening at the same time. So when the copper's trying to save the women, it's all daylight, and then when it's shooting back to the fight that's supposed to be happening at the exact same time, it's clearly early evening. And it's just like, yes, like I love that consistency. That was
And yeah,
amazing.
I think then it comes to the point where they kidnap the poor woman yet again, but this time they
Like,
got the
for the millionth
the
time.
main bad guy's got her now, and then he's running. They're trying to nick a plane or something, and he's running.
Yeah.
And he's running so fast, like across the road. He's like Usain Bolt across this hangar, like.
But you put Usain Bolt to shame, man, this guy.
Like the way he's running, is so funny.
It's
Like,
hilarious.
and
He was going for it, wasn't he? Oh, they just steal him on like. What? Look at this guy, he's going for it, isn't he, bro?
look at him sprint.
Get out! You would think he's racing Usain Bolt, but he's going for it.
Then, and when he has a fight with him, then as well, his style he's like nuts.
He
Like,
goes from, like, do you know what spun me out? He goes from running like an absolute maniac to someone who looks like they got a massive back issue. Because when he's fighting it, he's kind of like this. It's like, mate, considering you running like Usain Bolt, why are you fighting like an idiot?
his movements are fucking incredible. Like Platonia, man, the way he ran and then this movement with the sword.
He's wearing high heels by the looks of it, so that probably is pretty hard. How can he have that in his sword, in his jacket though, that sword?
It's so funny, like the way he moves. So.
A pen? Why didn't he stab him? Why is he waiting to stab him? Oh my god! Ah! What? Oh shit, in the back of his sword, isn't it? That was quite clever. What? What?
You think you can stop me? Just try it. You can't beat me.
But yeah, his fighting style was incredible. I think Elijah Wood's father was my favourite, but he was a close second, I think, fighting style,
Yeah.
really, just because of how bad it was.
And then, well, after that, I mean, the good guy he wins. I can't. How does he?
Yeah, he
win?
because he wins it, doesn't he? And,
Oh, sorry, yeah. So they managed to get on the
fight with the other people.
helicopter.
The guy who's waiting on top of the helicopter when he's in, he's like, "You ain't going to avoid these."
Yeah.
And he pulls out a fan, throws it,
What are you gonna
and
do
then
now?
nothing
You
hits
something
him,
says-
and he just goes "Ah," and
Yeah,
dies.
that was ridiculous.
Nothing hits him.
But
What?
Don't move, ninja. Put your hands up.
Just waiting there.
I said hands up. Now what are you gonna do? A fan? You really think a fan can stop these bullets?
Get this thing in the air.
Yeah, so after that
Yeah.
point, they escape in the helicopter. So but he grabs onto the ladder or whatever, or the thing, whatever's
Probably the
hanging. off
best
it.
stunt
Yeah.
of the film in genuineness.
Yeah.
That was the most dangerous stunt of the film.
And he climbs all the way up and plants a bomb. Then fights him for a bit. They're beating him.
Oh yeah, because he opens the window and then gives him a pathetic
They're
throw of
they're
something.
fighting in the helicopter. He's like on the floor.
He throws like a bomb in
Yeah.
it. Then
And he chucks a bomb. And he's like, "Oh yeah." And when he's hanging, there's that bit is funny.
he
He's
drops
like,
from the helicopter, somehow lands on in a factory on, I don't know, like a ladder. So from a helicopter, which he jumps out, because at one point he drops, and then all of a sudden he's on I don't know, in the
hanging
middle
on
of
a
a
building
factory,
or something. Yeah.
completely different area.
Yeah.
Like dropped like God knows how many feet, but somehow latched on whatever. But yeah, he
And
done
then
that.
blows a helicopter up.
So the
and-
helicopter green screens,
Yeah, done
green
them all.
screen.
Yeah.
You see the green before the explosion is beautifully done. Like it looks like yeah, he didn't do it right. It was
Yeah.
great. Like
The end fight on a moving helicopter.
this is hilarious. He can't get the pilot's like arrow.
Even somebody as well, like. Just check the
Yeah, but he dropped the bomb.
What's that sound? Is that a bomb?
How's he on there now?
Just hang up. I thought he was hanging up the helicopter again.
Yeah.
And then he goes and sees the reporter or something. I don't know if.
Well, he's hanging there,
Yeah.
not it? And then,
It's like the cops arrest him then.
well, yeah, they're like, you got to come down. It's like, even though he doesn't
Yeah.
have this view.
Like,
So the one guy, though, you could see Andy, because when they're about to unmask him, he's like, wait, and you could see his...
But I was confused. So what was he getting arrested for?
Well, basically, cops doing their work because you're a vigilante, it's a crime at the end of the day. He's not a cop and he's gone and killed people and done shit.
but it's just like self-defense, isn't it?
No,
He's that- he's that,
vigilante. But like, basically,
Yeah,
the
but
one...
it's a movie. They
but-
don't do
yeah,
that
yeah,
in
but the
movies.
one guy, though, in fairness to him, that's why he's like, don't take the mask off. And that's why when he escapes, he just gives a smile to the woman like, oh,
Yeah,
well.
so he got arrested, but really,
But the
they
way
turned a
he
blind eye to it,
escapes,
yeah.
do you want to tell him how he
So,
escapes?
like, he gets arrested, and all them kids again come back out of nowhere, and they got all these protest signs saying, I live ninja. The one kid can't even order the right way round.
Yeah, so what
Fucked that
about?
scene up, like, yeah. So they must have fucked that scene up or something, like. And then they're all just, like, surrounding the cops, and, like, as they're getting distracted, like, with these kids, he's just, like, just slowly lowers it, just ducks down, and then just, like...
Just literally, just like out of scene,
Yeah.
like a comedy. Like, it's like literally,
Yeah,
like, literally.
Come on. It's an active crime scene, all right?
Shady bastard.
Hey, wait. Where'd he go?
Just like that.
And then, guess what? It goes and finds the report. Like... I can't remember what he said.
Well, they have a little hug,
Yeah,
don't they, or
They,
something.
they have a
like, don't
little, humble moment, whatever, like,
Mm.
and then he looks at the camera, breaks the third wall, like,
That's it.
and
He
then
looks
just
like
goes. Is it the third wall, fourth wall?
the fourth wall. Yeah, he looks like
Yeah, breaks the fourth.
something
wall.
like because he's he's a bit like Tommy Wiseau at some point.
Why won't anyone do anything? I don't understand.
Why, Lisa? Why?
Why?
That's Tommy Wiseau.
What's
That's
that?
the end of the film. That's it. Film ends.
What was that edit all about?
I don't know, but I fully appreciate it. I'm so happy it happened.
Camera at the end. Like,
It says, I can't. It's something like, "Oh, we'll always need a New York Ninja" or something. It's something.
And then something
really
laughs, like,
corny,
yes, that's
it's so
really,
badly done.
like another, like I would say, probably
But
like
it was
a abrupt end as well.
beautifully
Bit of an
done.
abrupt
It was a
ending, like,
beautiful
yeah.
ending because it was
Yeah.
so. What the fuck? And then it's just like a montage of like showing the actors, and then it's like a little kind of music video-ish
So-
at the end as well. Then when it like in the
Yeah.
credits.
Yeah, weird like music videos
And that's my
bit
thing. 'Cause then he
whatever.
does a fly kick, which you see in the trailer, which never happens in the film.
So-
I was wondering when it was going to happen. And then
Personally, I got annoyed by the cameraman. I
Yeah, I was
kind
gonna
of wanted
literally
to
say
die.
same.
What about you, man?
the camera guy, man,
Yeah.
like he was just he puts women in stupid positions, runs off, and leaves them. Huh?
So,
he's
yeah.
just he's a bit.
Yeah.
He's a
Wasn't a bad
fucking
idea.
joke. This guy, isn't he? Look,
Where's the fucking ninja suit?
she's beating everyone else. She don't need the ninja. Come on, love. The women are harder than the men in these films, and women are beating up more people than men. So far in these films, these women are kicking ass. Like, so yeah.
So, yeah, I was annoyed by him, and
I'm glad
Maniacal Mac's
Plutonia
personal-
Man took his.
personally
I'm
annoyed by
glad
him this week.
Plutonia Man
Yeah.
faced John Travolta faced off with him, bro. Because like he's obviously dead. Because how would he get his face off camera death? But he's dead. So great. The character who wanted to die must have died. It wasn't confirmed, but yeah. That was the only character I hated because all the others, bro, the charm in this was so 80s, ridiculous, stupid, corny, cheese fest 101, bro. I couldn't hate it because it was like, this is everything I want in an absolute ridiculous, corny film. And I knew exactly what I was getting with this. This to me is basically like my local Chinese. The reason I go with it all the time, so I know exactly what I'm getting with it, and it's absolutely glorious and fantastic. So I'll just get straight to it. Maniacal Mac is 100% finally breaking the fucking tradition for me, a SPUD without a shadow of a doubt. What are you saying, bro?
100% with me. I've definitely got to give this a SPUD. I'm happy to give it a SPUD because we've had so many duds, but for this, like, yeah.
It was 100% SPUD in my opinion.
I mean, yeah,
it wasn't even like
yeah.
it's like nope. Like within
yeah.
15 minutes, like 10 minutes in a film, I was like, you would have saying to me or something earlier, like, oh, what do you think? Like, this is pretty good so far. I was like, mate, it's 20 out of 10.
But even though it's obviously another terrible B movie, but
Yeah.
I'd actually say, watch this one. You won't lose. You'd have a good laugh. I
But bro,
think if you're into that shit, you'd have a good
It's
laugh.
literally everything you want in a film called New York Ninja. 80s, made in the 80s, not released till 2021. And it was clearly made in the 80s because I was saying, oh, that's definitely fucking 80s cars here. This is not one of these films where they try to emulate it. It's genuinely true, like. So all these years, this film we were deprived of this film for so long. I think 82 this film was made, something like that. So that's a long time to be deprived of such glorious fucking films. Like, so I'm so happy. And Vinegar Syndrome, I need to give you guys props for bringing shit like this out. You've done over a lot of films. I know you're doing it more. All I can say, you're doing God's work. I got nothing more to say except Vinegar Syndrome. Thank you so much for bringing us this unseen film. I fully suggest this to you. New York Ninja, exactly what it says on the tin. If you expect anything different, then you're just an idiot, really. But spud, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I have nothing more to add except go and watch this film straight away if I was you. That's all I can say.
Really, that was a good one. That was.
It was a really good one. I'm glad to break the shit luck we've been having. We finally got a solid SPUD. This weren't even like oh go on, I'd give it a SPUD because it's been ages. Nah, fucking bang. Caught me on early. There was a little bit on. They not dragging, but the beginning was more exciting. Then back at the end, it kind of got exciting again. The middle did have some great scenes by all means, but yeah, it weren't enough to make me think blur and shit. SPUD straight up. Yeah. There we go. Right, well, I've been Maniacal Mac.
I'm Herbs.
This has been Dud or SPUD, so join us on next episode and full recommendation on this one. Peace.
Ooh. Christ.
I was going to say, he's going to start cutting himself with it, and he fucking does, like. Was he
right.
Wolverine?
Oh! Why is this guy doing this?
Because he's a maniac.
His nails, isn't he?
Their bits broke. Well, if he's just unhinged, he'll be a great guy to on Revenge Street, won't he? He won't hold back.
God, that's cringy, that was.
Yeah, especially when he was just blatant plastic. As well.
John, you...
Ah, here he is. Go on, look, he's fully dressed up and everything.
Yeah.
Go on,
he's living up to the name in the New York Ninja.
He's fully embraced it now, man. Respect. Whoa!
Tell that guy how Force 5 has a move out as a Force 5 move.
Literally, yeah. Probably the same trainer, bro. Are you okay? I'm just going to climb on you while you've got a shuriken in your back.
Oh!
And they just stand there waiting for them, like. Where did it come from? Look at him! Well, did any of that scene end really quick? Like, there was... When he still had, like, half the gang to kill now, like.
Maybe he's not killing them.
Like, they didn't run away or nothing, it just cut. Isn't this like the 20th time she's been kidnapped in this film? Are you serious? You couldn't see it? What? How does that even work? Last time we did that, he got shot. Stop showing off.
Oh, the old net. It's back
You
again.
can't escape him. Look, see? They can't escape the net, bro.
That's so easy
They
to
just
go.
can't
Look
escape
at it though, just lift it over your head. It's the same scenario again.
Get in now, bro. Not even a ninja can escape it, bro. Not even a New York ninja can escape the net, mate. He fucked himself.
That's easy, bro. That's easy.
Oh, man. You gone. It's true, they make films nets are the ultimate enemies. What the fuck? They just reversed the footage. How did... What? They literally just reversed the footage of him jumping down with it. What the... Fair play, good shot though. They generally had him over... He's on a skateboard there though, isn't he? Clearly.
Yeah.
Because his back would be fucked by then.
He's already had the roller skates. I love New York in the background, man.
So this film, I swear, like, I think we're being trolled. I think it's made as a comedy. Because, like, obviously in the 80s, these films are comedies when they're not meant to be, but it's too perfect, bro. You know what I mean? If this is too perfect, like...
Maniacal Mac.